What's up guys, welcome to Nintendo Game Room's first countdown video. I'm your host Nostalgic Giant, and for this video I will be sharing with you my personal top 5 medleys in Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS and Wii U. Just a quick disclaimer, I've chosen not to include medleys that were composed for Brawl and made their way back into Smash 4. So sorry Ocarina of Time medley, you are and always will be fantastic, but now is not your time to shine. I'm also not including retro medleys, as there's enough of them to make their own top 5 out of, which I probably will do. Also, I'm not a professional composer or a highly regarded music critic. These are simply my personal opinions as a gamer and music lover, and you're welcome to leave your own opinions in the comments below. In fact, I encourage you to do so. So, without further ado, I present to you Nintendo Game Room's top 5 Super Smash Bros. 4 medleys. Number 5! Tortimer Island Medley. A fitting song for an equally fitting stage. Seriously, everything about this song perfectly captures the spirit of Animal Crossing, as well as completely enhancing the feel of the stage itself. I think what I find most impressive about this song is its ability to turn a mostly mellow, subtle, and atmospheric soundtrack into worthy fighting music that will actually keep you pumped up throughout the battle. It does all of this while staying true to the source material, which is hard to do with Animal Crossing. I mean, it's not a fighting game, so the music isn't fighting music. The transitions are seamless as well, which really lends itself to making the whole thing feel like a complete song instead of a bunch of little ones glued together. On top of that, the versions you do find in this medley are arguably more enjoyable than the originals. I also have to mention the percussion as well, because it's really the icing on the cake here and it drives the entire song.
It's number 4.
If you don't already know what this is, then you clearly haven't played War Planes enough. This is the Xenoblade Chronicles medley, and while I've never actually played Xenoblade before, I have listened to the music quite a lot, and the soundtrack is undeniably fantastic. This medley takes the greatest songs from an already great soundtrack and blends them together in a seemingly perfect loop. Actually though, I know all Smash songs tend to loop into each other for the sake of the fight, but this one really stands out for me. I could listen to the song for quite a while before realizing how long it's actually been. Just look up the hour-long versions on YouTube and you'll see for yourself. The song starts with an abundance of energy and just escalates from there. Number 3! Meeting Theme Series Medley. Okay, I did warn you that this was my own personal list and not professional criticism. This is why. Don't get me wrong, the other Fire Emblem medleys are all great in their own right, and maybe even objectively better. But the reason I chose and love this medley is because of the version that was in Melee that I was just head over heels for when I was younger. I believe it's just called Fire Emblem Theme in Melee, but it definitely plays this part. My friends and I even attempted to learn it for a music project in elementary school. It didn't go so well, but fast forward over a decade later, and hearing this version with all these new parts and instruments thrown in that I've never heard before, and my love for this song is just completely renewed. I am not very familiar with other versions, but they work so well together that I don't need to know them to know that this is a great medley. The drums at the start are a great build-up for the start of a fight as well, and just flow perfectly into this guitar.
Number 2.
The Super Mario World medley. If the last choice wasn't 100% biased, then this one certainly is. I have many fond memories of all of these songs from my childhood, and hearing them remixed and blended together so precisely and thoughtfully makes the little kid in me pee his pants with excitement. A lot of the original songs are there in all their glory, and even though it's not 16-bit, they really stay true to that feel of the game and capture the heart of Super Mario World, whose soundtrack is actually quite different from other Mario games around that time. Mario. I cannot say Mario right. I've said it Mario my entire life, and I'm trying to correct it, so I apologize. But that is my last take. In all seriousness though, I love the additions to the songs here. The beat they add to the main theme at the beginning makes it perfect for fighting on Mushroom Kingdom stages. And the fact that they keep the energy going throughout the bonus room song, which is actually much slower, is downright impressive. Now I just await Super Mario World 3. You know, one without a crying baby. Although I do love Yoshi's Island, don't get me wrong. Number 1! Megaman 2 Medley. Oh yes, a lot of you probably saw this coming, and if you didn't, well, here's why.
Megaman! The Megaman 2 Medley is the song that played during Megaman's reveal at the end of the original trailer.
Thank you, Roll, that was completely unnecessary. But seriously, the amount of hype and excitement that I and probably everyone else felt during that time has stuck with me to this day, because I know it was so long ago. But this song has already become nostalgic for that reason. It was also one of the first songs Nintendo released before we got our hands on the soundtrack, and getting to listen to the full version shortly after that trailer was so satisfying and so exciting. On top of the overall excitement and feelings attached to the song, it's just an awesome medley. Mega Man 2 is one of the greats, and as is always the case with Mega Man, has a catchy soundtrack that translates beautifully into guitar. Mixing the songs together seamlessly with a full band behind the guitar, and you've cut yourself a rock medley I could listen to, and especially fight to, for hours on end. If you haven't before, I strongly recommend you check out some other guitar or metal or rock covers of Mega Man songs. Overclocked Remix, or OC Remix, is a really good website/channel that has lots and lots of remixed video game songs, and I strongly recommend checking them out if you haven't already. And that concludes Nintendo Game Room's first ever Top 5 Countdown. I've been your host, Nostalgiant. I hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more countdowns in the near future. Please like and comment. Thanks for listening, as always, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.